For video assignment number 6, we're asking why shell scripts or why writing in shell scripts is so difficult as a beginner. First of all, I just wanted to start off with talking about awk commands and how they're like really lengthy and they're easy to mess up while you're translating them into terminal. And this can cause a lot of like nitpicking and trying to correct your commands after the fact, after you type them in. And if you get an error as a beginner, it can be really difficult to go back in and try to correct these errors in your code. So that's one source of error that makes writing shell scripts difficult as a beginner. And also for a lot of our in-class and out-of-class assignments, utilizing shell scripts created a multitude of lines or a multitude of files on your computer, and you have to keep these really organized and make sure that you keep track of them because you have to utilize them in other commands in commands that are going to come up after the ones you just typed in. So keeping these organized is really important, and that can be really difficult as a beginner to keep track of these multiple files. Furthermore, the actual syntax of shell scripts is really confusing, and it's hard to find patterns within it and to familiarize yourself with those patterns. And this makes trying to do like low-level operations really difficult and also really tricky. Furthermore, the debugging process of shell scripts is really difficult and doesn't help with the fact that there's no debugging program that's built into the system, so doing it manually can be really difficult for beginners and also confusing. And overall, just as a beginner, the process of writing in shell scripts can be extremely slow due to all the points I just talked about. But primarily, the code itself is very lengthy and confusing to understand, and that can cause writing the script to be very slow and difficult process for beginners.